What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jesse Rebirth, and the title is right. We're going to be opening a Spider-Man. I don't get around to much Marvel on this channel. Last was this Venom toy. Coming hot off the heels of this Venom toy will be a Spider-Man, but this toy is surprisingly awesome. It's killer in every way. If you want to see this thing in action, go back and watch my other video. I'll put the link at the bottom. I'll throw a card up here at the top. But we're going to dive into this Spider-Man figure. Now, I haven't finished the game all the way yet. I finished like the main campaign with, what was it, Mr. Negative or whatever. But I believe the Sinister Six is about to go into full effect, or at least part of it. But when I saw this figure, at first the prototype photos looked okay. His suit looked baggy and he looked a little like it was going to be like a easy pass. But once I seen photos of people getting him in hand, the suit is sculpted to his body perfect. It looked amazing. And then Scarlet Spider, the costume, whatever, the extra skins, however you want to say it, he popped up. Had to get that one. I've always liked that one since I was a kid. And then at Comic-Con, they kept releasing more pictures of other prototypes they're going to do of this game. So I would like to own them all. I still hold a very soft spot for Spider-Man. I love it. I think, so the Spider-Man movie game, I remember the N64 game, but the Spider-Man movie game was cool. But if you fell and died. Spider-Man 2 created a city where you could go anywhere. Spider-Man 3 refined it and made it better. And then there was tons of different Spider-Man games here and there. And then it's funny because I've seen other people draw this similarity too, but they basically took everything they'd done, kind of shaped it with a bit of Arkham, and created Marvel, or Sony's Marvel Spider-Man, which is in all a really good game, a very unique game. Our own new Peter Parker, not based off a movie, nothing like that. They created this whole world, and they made a really cool suit to it. So let me go ahead and get Venom out of here. You can see our box. We got a window box here. Opens right up. We got some effects on this side, and you can see some of the stuff that we got. I mean, this Spider-Man is loaded with accessories, so it's going to be really exciting. All right, let's go ahead. Get this guy open. All right, so we got something underneath. We got a backdrop. Very cool. I like how it's straight out of the game. I dig that. I like it. All right. All right. Oh. Wow. Now that's happening. That's cool. I had a feeling it was going to be kind of like what they did with the BVS Batman. Let's take a look at what our instructions want. Our instructions are showing us how we replace our eyes, about how much we should bend him, how his web shooters hook on, or his strands of web, how he'll hold certain gadgets, all of the gadgets actually, his little drone. Oh, cool. I dig it. We get the Spidey sense. Oh, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a real cool figure. All right, we got all of our web. This is like a blast from the past. I remember they've been doing this for Spider-Man since the Spider-Man 3 figures. We got our holder, and we got all of our little gadgets. Check it out. We got the different web shooters. We got, I don't even remember what these little things are right now. We got his phone. We got his little doodads, his little bombs. We got his eyes. I think those are going to just be magnetic right on. We got where the web connects. We got these hands. If you take a look at it, you can see all this little patterns on his hand. You can see all this little texture. Wow, this figure is well made. So we get fists. We get his web shooter hands. One for each side. We get open hands, like you would do to hold on to something. A peace hand. A hand that holds one of our doodads. A sort of closed hand. And a web grasped hand. Some extra joints. We got the cute little Spider-Man, little stuffed animal, and our drone. This drone is cool. All right, let's pull him out. Let's get down to the base. Now I have mixed feelings about the way Hot Toys does these bases. The only thing I don't like about these bases are usually the figure, at least on the old ones, is basically stuck way up in the air. I mean, we could drag this way down, I guess. We could release it a little bit. But on some of the older ones, your figure would have so much give room, it was hard to get him flat down on the base like he was standing there. Alright, got this really smooth acrylic style base with a little bit of texture on it right there. That goes in very nicely. Now, our figure. His head is definitely cool. It's all textured up if you feel it. The suit is like a type of, kind of like a little leather-ish. There's always one of these that don't come off as easy as the other ones. His shoes are cool. I liked the design of the new suit. I liked how you started off in his older suit and then you move to the new. So our toes move. There's space underneath and they gave it space to move. The heels are cool. You know, you'd need some support if you're swinging around the city all day. The spider has got the same pattern on it. It's raised. Spider up front, same way, slightly raised. Very cool. I wonder how easy these eyes are gonna pop out. Oh, actually pretty decent. Slightly closed. Let's see. Yep. Easy enough to catch on right there. Same thing, just squinted a little bit. Wow, he is already a really cool figure. I'm digging him. I like it with the slightly closed. It looks like he's ready to fight. Very cool. I believe one of these hands are actually, nope. It'll be the more closed hand, so they advertise a left hand holding it in the picture, but then it shows it reversed as our right hand. So it's a little confusing, I guess. How cool. How it just holds it.
It's cute.
It is. Let's see. Oh, good thing we'll have extra joints. When a joint gets stuck in a hand, I usually just leave it behind in that hand. It's so hard to fight them out sometimes. At least they fit in them really well. Cool. I like him holding the little toy of himself. How cool is that? Our web shooters. Let's see. Oh, there goes another joint and a hand. Oh, nice. They got this little lip that really allows it to hide our ball joint. I like how they made the ball joint white, so even then it kind of looks like it goes with the web shooter. I guess you'd want to turn this to match up with the hand. You can see where, so that's what I'm assuming. So these, let's go ahead and dump out our little accessories real quick. Makes me wonder, so these are like his upgrades. Yeah. Or actually, Karen brought it up. I believe she believes these are what electrocutes the people when he throws them on the ground. I think she's right. It's been a couple weeks since we played the game. I'm digging his little smartphone though. It's cute. I wonder which hand. Probably. Yeah, the same one. Holds the phone. Can't use it very well, but could pretend to be poking buttons. Oh, he just looks cool in general. I mean, they did a really good job on his suit. You can see all the muscle definition in his shoulders. You can see it's like he has his muscles under the suit, but they're kind of lost under the suit, you know. And you can see in his legs, he's got some dominant leg muscles there. But he's still got that skinny body type. Like he's always moving around. His legs lock, that's nice. I don't know how long you would want to technically keep him in these poses. I've heard people have had experiences with the suit where if he's left in them too long, that it can actually start to crease his fabric. I've heard people are going for more neutral poses. It's just kind of messing with them. Not bad. I wonder. Her web hand is actually. Oh, good. Nope. Just kidding. So, what I think we would have to do, if we wanted to display them with any type of web, suit kind of creases up. Yeah, I would be scared. You can kind of see the lines from where his leg was bent. I'd be a little scared to leave him in any dynamic pose for too long. I think he'll be a better to be left in more neutral style poses, which makes me wonder, I think, do I have a screwdriver that would? This would be too big. No? We didn't need to go all that far down. Tighten that back up. Put a stuffed animal back in his hand. His hands are a fight to get in and out. That's his hand. So most of his character type hands are on the right hand side. So you can't really do the stuffed animal and a peace sign at the same time. You could do a fist. Have to mess around with him to see what we like. But you can get the gist about how cool this figure is just based off that. Now, our backdrop. I do not use the backdrop for most of the figures just because of the amount of space it takes up. It really limits what can fit on a shelf and what not. But I think I owe it to everyone to do it for this video. Let me see how. So they want them to bend slightly the other way. Which is a little scary. There we go. Definitely pretty cool. I like how with ease you can just change these eyes. It's really nice. If you would want to see any of the Tom Holland Spider-Mans, Karen's opened the majority of those. Does he look cool? Let's see. Let's put both of those squints. I like how in the cosplay world people have started doing the eyes the same way. It's really caught on well. He just looks so good. Just everything about him. I'm gonna keep his normal eyes on for right now though. Oops. Because to me, that looks like Spider-Man. Very cool. He's a very nice figure. Now we could go through and put all these things on him and all these things in his hands, which maybe I'll save that for a separate video so you don't have to sit through a 30-minute video of me trying to get everything to work exactly how it's supposed to. But I would assume we would want this to go right in there. Be like he's holding it, swinging. Let's take a look. Oh, they actually want just the bottom piece. They want it like that. I guess that makes sense because it's thickest down there. Be good for like a dynamic style pose. Kind of like he was swinging from one to the other. I'm sure some people have done some really cool poses. And there we go. He's pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Does that pose look stupid or does it look okay?
Looks okay.
Because I'm not looking at him. I've even seen the prototype photos where he's like jumping backwards and doing stuff. Could have it going. Probably look better coming from this way. Alright, so it shows here that what we're going to do is we're going to pop his head off. Came off easy enough. And what we're going to do is fold this back. Oh, I guess we'd fold it forward, huh? Let's take a look. So we would actually want, yeah. So what we'll do is we fold it forward. And we fold this little piece up. It's actually a lot harder than this looks. Alright, there we go. So it's basically like a sticker on a piece of plastic. And then so I believe this comes around this joint, because in the picture it shows the joint still in his head. And then our head goes on. There we go, just like that. And we got the Spidey sense activated. That's pretty cool. I like it. That's really cool. And then this other one is a sticker. If you can slightly see, it's like a web, but it's a sticker. I don't want to pill that because I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. But it's very cool. We got our Spidey senses going. You can see down here we got all of our accessories. Oh, and our phone. Never want to go anywhere without your phone. But that'll be it for right now, because this figure could go on and on and on. And to be honest, you could watch my Instagram. I'll keep up over there. I'll do some other things with this guy. But that's about all we got right now. He's an insanely well done figure. He's really cool. He kills it in the texture department. His body design is awesome. The shape of him's great. The suit is good, but it's not flexible. And I think if you left him in very dynamic poses for a period of time, it would leave creases or leave the suit damaged, basically. I'm going to keep him like this because, one, he'll take less room on a shelf. Two, he looks really cool. Maybe put his hand a little more neutral. I really like the little figure, though. I think it's cool. And I'm going to keep the drone on his base because that's awesome. Other than that, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I hope you gained some value from it. I hope maybe I helped you decide whether you want this figure or not. I do know he's selling very well. Sold out in Big Bad Toy Store. I'm not sure about Sideshow. That's where I picked this one up. But leave me a like, leave me a sub. Find me over on Instagram at Jesse Rebirth as well. And as always, guys, keep buying toys.